How are tears formed in our eyes? It's something that happens to everyone, whether you're laughing, crying, or just cutting onions. But have you ever stopped to ask, what exactly are tears? And why do our eyes produce them? Let's start with where they come from. Just above each eye, tucked into the outer corner of your eyelids, are small almond-shaped glands called lacrimal glands. These are the tear factories. Their job is to constantly produce a thin layer of fluid that spreads across your eyes every time you blink. This tear film keeps your eyes moist, clean, and protected. Without it, your eyes would dry out, get irritated, and become vulnerable to dust, bacteria, or even scratches. That's why even when you're not crying, you're still producing tears, just in smaller, invisible amounts. But not all tears are the same. In fact, scientists have identified 3 different types. 1. Basal tears. These are the everyday tears your eyes produce to stay healthy and lubricated. 2. Reflex tears. These show up suddenly when something irritates your eyes, like smoke, wind, or that strong onion smell. These tears help flush out the irritant quickly. 3. Emotional tears. These are the ones we shed when we're sad, overjoyed, or deeply moved. Interestingly, emotional tears have a slightly different chemical makeup than the other 2. They contain more stress hormones, which some scientists believe is the body's way of releasing tension. But how do emotional tears actually begin? It starts in your brain. When you experience strong emotions, your limbic system, the part of the brain that handles feelings, sends signals to the hypothalamus, which then activates your autonomic nervous system. This system controls involuntary actions, like your heartbeat, and yes, your tear production. The signal tells the lacrimal glands to start working overtime. That's when the tears come rolling down. Sometimes with sniffles, a red nose, or even a feeling of relief afterward. Now here's something fascinating. Humans are the only species known to cry emotional tears. Animals do produce reflex or protective tears, but that emotional response seems to be uniquely human. So why did evolution give us this strange ability? One theory is that emotional tears serve a social purpose. Crying shows vulnerability, which can bring people closer, help communicate feelings without words, and invite comfort or support from others. In this way, tears aren't just water from your eyes, they're emotional messengers. Also, crying has been found to trigger the release of endorphins, our natural feel-good chemicals, making us feel better after a good cry. That's why many people say they feel lighter or more relaxed after letting the tears flow. So, the next time you tear up, whether it's from cutting onions or watching a sad movie, you'll know there's a powerful biological and emotional system behind it all. Your tears are not just drops of water. They're protectors, communicators, and healers. Comment the next topic you want to learn.